Hey everybody, it's Marty, and it's time for our Cartoon Tuesdays. I will be talking about Freakazoid. Now this is one of my all-time favorite series from the 90s. I watched it a lot, and it is one of the most, well, it's one of the lesser known Steven Spielberg cartoon shows. You know, most people seem to remember Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain, but for me, Freakazoid was number one. No. Let me give you a brief synopsis. So, the series revolves around a young teenager called Dexter Douglas who, by some freak accident, got transported into the internet and was turned into the superhero Freakazoid, who got his inspiration from the DC superhero, the Creeper, who also appeared in Batman the Animated Series, if you didn't know. Yeah, good trivia. Anyways, so essentially the series revolves around Dexter being Freakazoid, but it's not as complex as I would say um, um, Spectacular Spider-Man, because it's not that it doesn't give you that sense of difficulty. For the most part, the series actually, like, for most of the series, Freakazoid is the only one that appears, although for a few episodes we do get to see Dexter appear. There are also other characters that show up in the series. There is Step, his girlfriend, who is also supposed to be Dexter's girlfriend, which I guess you could say it's both. Eventually, when she does find out that the two are the same person, you know, like, yeah, she's dating both of them. There's also the Freakazoid's best pal, Cosgrove, who is a police officer who is actually, well, I believe he's really good at his job, and he's always a really good distraction to Freakazoid himself. Like Freakazoid will be really focused on a mission or like a rescue, and Cosgrove will just say, "Hey Freakazoid, you want to go get a pie?" And then they go get a pie, and then he puts Freakazoid back on track, telling him something about what was happening. And he is my favorite character from Freakazoid. He is an awesome character. There's also Freakazoid's butler, Ingmar, who is mute, and his replacement, which is, I can't remember what the name is, but essentially he's that doctor from Lost in Space. That creepy old doctor. We all know who he is. Anyways, aside from that, we also have Dexter's parents, who come up every once in a while, and his mentor, Roddy McStew, who is the guy that built the chip that Dexter put in his computer, that when the mysterious code is put in, essentially puts the person into the internet and turns them into a superhero, gives them superpowers. And overall, the series is very comedy-based, but it does have a few action moments, and Freakazoid himself does have actually a lot of good villains and stuff. It's just that most of the episodes are comedy-based, so there's very little action that actually happens throughout the series. Overall, though, the show is actually very well written and very well acted, and it was good. It was good. It was a series that I actually could not for the life of me remember, like, a few years ago, because when I was in middle school, I was constantly trying to remember what Freakazoid was, and I could never remember. But I remember the superhero, and I remember this one skit from one of the episodes, but honestly, I couldn't remember. And then, boom, came out on DVD, and season 2, complete series. And Freakazoid is one of the best series that I have ever watched in my lifetime, because, like, I'd say this is probably my second favorite cartoon show. Just because it was really unique for its time, you know, like it didn't sugarcoat things for kids, and like in the in the special features on season 1, they actually do talk about how the show was more for like the adults that were kids at heart. You know, like kids could still enjoy the show, and that's why I enjoyed it so much. But you know, adults can enjoy it too. Overall, Freakazoid is a really good series, and if you like if you like great animation and comedy, then there's no better series to watch aside from Adventure Time. Overall, though, I love this series, and if you haven't watched it, go give it a shot. It's on Amazon. You probably get the full series for like $40 to $20. Um, Overall, though, it's a great show. I'm sorry this episode comes off so short, but this is my second try at doing it, and I don't know. I got in any case, check it out. Also, since I missed it last Friday, I will be doing an Anime Friday both this week and next week. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. As of for now, goodbye.